What's up, everybody? Today is a very exciting day because as of the recording of this video, it is officially wipe day for exfilzone. Now, we are going to get into the meat and potatoes of the new stuff, such as the gunsmithing, new hideout layout, and all that good stuff. But first, I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce myself. My name is the VR Gnome. I am very new to YouTube as a whole. This is my very first video ever. So therefore, I apologize ahead of time for any video and or audio inconsistencies and issues. I will do my best to work through them and make the best video I can. And with that, let's get into it. First off, let's check out the layout. I like how they kept this pretty much the same layout for the most part. Oh, we got some new posters right off the rip. I like it. And we get a whole wall to put them on so we can, decorate it and all that. So, all the new equipment and stuff that we get. Let's see. Ooh. Storage room A, so that's cool. So I get extra storage for whenever I need it. Workshop. Oh, this is where the gunsmithing and stuff like that. That's cool. Crap, I need power. I forgot to go get some power. See. Oh, this is new. There's the smuggler's tunnel. There's a resort, or up there, I'm sorry. Let's see. Fill it up. I can't wait to check this thing out and see what kind of new stuff we got. Just in case you're wondering how I got power already and I've unlocked a couple of rooms and stuff like that, back in the last wipe I did purchase the DLC, so I get all this stuff, all the crap to come with it. So it unlocks level 2, all the level 2 traders, the extra rooms and stuff like that. So if you start off brand new without the stuff, unfortunately you're gonna have to work towards this, but fear not, because even though I have level 2 traders and all that, have to do all of the other tasks to get level 3 and all that good stuff. So we will try to work on it a little bit today after we check out the gunsmithing. I just want to look at it and see what kind of stuff we got. So we get to pick the type of platform we want, which is cool. Classics, but there's not a whole lot here yet, and I'm not going to get too far into it because I really don't know a whole lot about it, but as I learn, you will too. So, let's see what weapons they start us with, just to mess around with, and we'll go from there. Because I plan on getting right into the nitty-gritty of it and seeing what kind of stuff we got. Oh, one more thing we got to do. I'm sorry. One more thing we got to do is go up here and check this out. That's fantastic. That's cool. I took all of the old crates and stuff and turned them into the trader, the gunsmithing trader. That's cool. Ooh, the Vector 9mm and the Vector 445 ACP. That's gonna be fantastic. I love it. But everything else looks to be about the same, really. I think, other than there might be a few extra. Oh, and from what I've learned by watching other videos and stuff like that, as you are getting used to certain guns, and once you find the guns that you like, this and the other. Ooh. Sorry about that. You can, things not cooperating, pre-program your loadout and stuff like that so that you don't have to come up here all the time to buy it, if that makes sense. So if there's certain things that you like, certain gun types, certain way, whatever, you can do all that. So this is just your typical stuff. You just do that. Let's accept all that. They didn't really do much here. So let's go back downstairs and get a kit going. Let's get a kit together and then we'll just jump right into it and get going on the, it gives you all this stuff here, but like I said, I'll worry about all that later because I'm going to go through off camera and organize all this stuff. But let's start off with, let's see, we'll start off with this bad boy. My favorite, but it'll work. A bunch of random crap. And one thing for any new players, hoard everything. Let's see, that's probably the best advice I can give you, is literally hoard everything because you will not regret it. I promise you. So, is that going to be enough? Let's see. We're going to take in at least one bottle of water. Can of meat. We'll go with this one for now. Let's see. Take it. Oh no, we don't need that because we got that. So we're going to take at least 3 of these just to start. And then we're going to take at least 4 to 6 stacks of ammo because why not? And then let's see what else. Logistics. So one thing to look, remember, take a mental note of all the stuff that you need for this eventually because you will need it eventually. That's fantastic. This right here, from what I understand, it will let you know based whatever map that you got. This one here is good for, it's best for meds and provisions, right? Suburbs is fairly decent in gunsmithing and provisions. Am is ammo, very, very weapon heavy. Metro is ammo heavy, good for weapons and gunsmithing. Smuggler's Tunnel is gunsmithing heavy and good on meds too. But our first task, like usual, is to get into suburbs and do that, right? Turn 3 household items, which we're gonna do, and reach Hydrotown, reach the warehouse and suburbs, and reach the power plant. So those are the 3 tasks we're gonna start on with first. And I need a helmet. We're just gonna start with this one. So we got our gun loaded, got our meds, food, water, all that. Okay, so let's jump into this and we'll just get straight into it and see what we got. So, oh, and here's a stats board. You can check out the stats board and see what kind of things. Now, here we go. Let's lock in. Now remember, we have to make it to Hydrotown, power plant, the warehouse, and just successfully extract. So we do that, we're 1 step ahead to completion of all the traders to level 4. So let's go check it out. And eventually we'll get into this, and as we get further into it and stuff like that, because right now we don't have a whole lot unlocked. But let's do it. Ooh, I can already tell a major difference in the quality of the game. Fantastic. So power plant. So first place we need to go right over there. So try to work our way over there and see what we can come up with. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we run into other players, because there's probably several players that are trying to do the same thing I'm doing. So it wouldn't surprise me if we run into a few of them. The graphics are a whole lot better than they used to be. One thing I hope they've patched, because this is the next day after the initial wipe that I'm playing, I'm hoping they patched some issues that I've been seeing players have with backpacks and ammo. Because one player that I was watching earlier, he lost 3 or 4 backpacks within the span of 10 minutes, which is ridiculous. So hopefully, if they haven't patched it by now, I'm hoping with the next day or 2 they'll patch it, because that's just ridiculous, to be honest with you. Some good stuff already. Like I said earlier though, one good, that is fantastic. You know what, we're gonna put this in our butt pouch. I hear him, I just don't see him yet. I heard the gunshots. The smartest thing. Might not be the smartest thing to be doing right now, but we're gonna go for it and see what we can come up with. Get in there. Come on. Oh, right. Let's see what we got. A barrel? That barely fits in my bag, which it doesn't fit in the bag. It'll fit. And I don't know what that is, but we're gonna take it anyway. I seriously thought that was another player. What the hell is that? I dig that gun. What the hell is that? I dig it. I have no idea what the hell it is, but we're gonna use it. I'm hoping all we run into is freaking scavs, because right now running into other players is not exactly what I want to do. I can't aim. Honestly, my aim sucks without a sight. As much as I hate to admit it, my aim sucks without a freaking red dot. That's something I gotta work on. God, I've gotta go through a hotel. That's not gonna be a very pleasant thing to do. I was not looking forward to having to go through a hotel. So, let's see. Let's be cautious doing this, because, like I said, I think most people are gonna be doing the same crap I'm doing. So, chance of me surviving or slim to none, but we're gonna do it anyway. All we have to do is go to these places. We don't have to do anything when we're there. We just gotta show up. Once we're in, we can leave. So be ready. I hear gunshots. Be ready. So we've made it here. Oh god, there goes my gun. So we made it here. Now we're just gonna stop at power plant. So we're not really doing anything other than just going to these places. So we don't have to stick around too long if we don't have to. If we don't want to. That is definitely going to my butt pouch. Definitely. No. Oh my god. So we're gonna have to hope I don't die, because that is a fantastic find right there. So is that. All 3 of these are fantastic finds, actually. Especially starting off this early with white. So we're just gonna dart across and see what we can come up with over here. Hopefully without too much trouble. Well, somebody was here. Ooh, yes. Somebody's been here. If they're not here already. Still. Nope. Books. Oh, you can definitely smell something, but it ain't my fear, I can tell you that. Ooh, an airdrop. Did you call for it, or is it just there? Somebody call for an airdrop? They did it right on top of me, and I don't necessarily like that, to be honest with you. I don't necessarily like the fact that there's an airdrop right there on top of it, but we're gonna play with it and see. See if we can see where the hell it's dropping from if it hadn't already. I'm literally collecting everything I can right now, because that's one thing that I didn't do last time with it. I didn't hoard enough. Well, I will say one thing that I've got to do since we're up here is I want to go ahead and take a hot second to reload my stuff. Shouldn't take too long, so just bear with me. Where? Who's fixing to die? It ain't me. I keep hearing all this time to die stuff. It ain't me. Also, that was somewhat of a late reaction, but I really don't have enough room for this shit. Hopefully we'll make it to where we're trying to go. I hear all these gunshots, but I haven't seen anybody yet. No, there's 2 or 3 people walking around up in here, so I'm gonna be fairly cautious. Ooh, yes. And they're not here, so somebody's been through here. Oh, there was a player came through here at least once. Because there's this stuff over there. God. But I'm glad I did that because I always forgot to eat more. What the hell is that? That's fantastic. That's freaking sweet. Can I take this off of his bag? I can take that off the bag. Let's go through picking up all the stuff real quick. So, before we go too much further, let's see. We gotta make the Hydro Town, which is right over here, and then we're gonna extract over there. So, we're just gonna beeline over here to Hydro Town. Oh, and he had a bag on him? He didn't have nothing. So, there was a firefight going on over here. And I missed it. Well, good God, that thing hits hard. There's stuff everywhere. Oh, I'll definitely take some. Oh, cool. From my experience, you can never have too many of nuts or bolts. Everything I'm collecting, you can never have too many of. So, this is turning out to be a fairly decent first raid. I love it. And if I could just make it out alive, that would be fantastic. One thing I'm definitely going to try this time is not to rely on my compass, because before I had a compass above my head, right? Which, don't get me wrong, comes in handy sometimes. It really did. But I'm going to attempt to not to rely on it so much this go around. So that's all the tasks done for this. So we're just going to beeline to the extract, which is that way.
Don't even try.
It's going to beeline to the extract, which is up that way. Screw everybody else, just run to the extract. My main goal is to avoid Iron Wolf right now, because he's the one that... Iron Wolf is the one that's going to cause the most problems right now out of everybody. So, let's hopefully make it up this hill without dying, and then finish out the raid by doing a quick recap of what all we've got, and then go from there. Personally, I think what saved me is the fact that airdrop went over, and anybody left in here, that's where they were headed. I'm not interested in that airdrop right now because I just want to get the heck out of here alive. Why is there a guy on the top of a rock way the heck over there? That makes no sense. No, I see you over there. I just don't want to mess with you. Trust me, I see you way over there. I just don't want to fuck with you. My only goal... Oh, there it is. I found it. I see the smoke. And that's the kind of smoke I want. I do want this smoke. He's over off that way. So, that's fantastic. I love it. Cool. So, all scavs, but it's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of scavs is better than nothing. It's better than dying, that's for sure. So, do a quick recap of everything that we just got. We got an extra backpack with some nuts and bolts, right? Or some bolts specifically. We got some extra bandages, which we will need. We got an extra water, which is fantastic. We got this little beauty, which is the UMP 45 ACP. Cool. Throw an iron sight on that thing, and that's gonna be a bad little thing. Okay. With the ammo to go with it, which is cool. Got some meds, right? And I got an upper here, but I got a lower, but I don't know to what. Oh, it's a Seika lower. Okay, we're actually gonna put it in our gunsmithing room, our workshop. We're gonna take this and put it in our workshop. Oh no, actually, you know what? Oh, we got all this stuff too. You know what I want to do? This is my gun of choice for it now because I'm trying to spread the thing, but it won't let me. I don't know how would it is, but not this. Okay, I'm not figuring out before it's not letting me unless I can do it in here. It would be weird. Unless I can only yeah, I guess that's okay. Cool. So, like I said earlier, you want to hoard everything. So that means do not, under any circumstances, if you can afford it, cash in anything except for remember the cash. The cash you can turn in if you feel the need to do so. Cool. Let's go put this in here. Where the hell does this thing go? Oh, there's your... Where the hell do I put parts? Ooh. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, that's a fairly successful first raid. Like I said, I got me an extra backpack. Got a bunch of really good stuff. And overall, I think things went well. So, I'm going to leave it there for today. And hoping over time, as I do more videos, things will get better as far as the quality. I appreciate if you liked, subscribed, and commented on the video. And I will see you next time.